Good evening, Council, Mayor, Law Director, citizens of the City of East Cleveland. I come to you again representing the East Cleveland School Board in the matter of the educational challenge. And I'm still perplexed as to why we haven't moved forward to activate that challenge. I sat here maybe 6-7 months ago and watched the council move forward to grant a $20,000 contract to an independent vendor to provide video services to the community. For whatever reason, it didn't happen. So, fast forwarding to now, where the Board of Education actually has started a curriculum. They are currently filming different activities of the school board. And just like the gentleman that was standing here before discussing the difficulty of disseminating information throughout the community, we also find ourselves in the middle of a merger or acquisition. There's so much information that needs to be shared with the public on a regular basis. And we have a vehicle to do that. It doesn't cost City Hall a dime to do this, not a single dime. The Board of Education actually came here together as a group and submitted a resolution that was passed at the East Cleveland City School Board, stating that they would move forward and take responsibility for programming the channel. I, as an independent consultant, am not being paid by anybody to do what I am doing. I'm only requesting this out of love for this city and knowing that this is a way to provide timely information on a regular basis to everybody out here and throughout this entire community. And sometimes I'm getting the feeling that that may not be the objective of everybody up here. Maybe some people don't want the city to see everything that's going on and to know what's going on. I'm not going to say that as being an accusation, but I will say that it is some speculation to that because it doesn't make sense. Here we are now, the school system, they came out of school, now they are back in school, and for no reason at all, it's still just sitting. I don't understand it. It only takes 3 people to sign a letter that was submitted. I think 2 of the council people have signed it, and we keep saying this. So now I'm not going to just keep coming up and saying this. This is now going to become a campaign issue for everybody sitting here. Because the reality of that station and what it can do for this community, and let the chips fall where they may. Let them fall where they may. Whatever people see, whatever they have an opportunity to listen to, let them just know the truth and have access to the information. It is totally unfair to just sit on something as important as this is at this time and not do anything. It's just not fair. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
I'm gonna take liberty.
Good evening, Council.
Mayor.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just so we can get clarity on this. I requested from the school board, and I called today, but I couldn't reach her, Tiffany Fisher. I did call you today, you working on school. And what I told Mr. Razaki Rashid himself over a week and a half ago, just have the school board submit a letter requesting for our support.
They have.
They have done that.
They have done
I have not seen that letter.
And in addition to that, they came up here with a resolution that was passed by the entire school board and submitted.
I have not seen the letter. If you sent the letter, we'll bring it before us, we'll vote on it and support it, period. I told you that.
I know, but we keep saying that, but nothing happens. And like I said,
Barbara, you have a copy of the letter?
Yes, ma'am.
I just like to say something.
Answer all the questions now as we speak, right?
No.
He took the point of privilege.
No, he did not.
I just want privilege. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he said, I was just
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Should I sit down?
No, you stay up there.
It's become a political issue and it shouldn't be, especially when it comes to the children.
I agree.
When you sit on this body, I would like to do things as a whole. I don't like how it was brought to some counselors to, it seemed like not the other. You and I talked, and I went to Ludodario and I talked to him, and I got a clear understanding, because it didn't make sense as far as why we had to get permission. Now we do understand. I'm willing to sign my name to a letter that council pens, and it does only take a majority, not anything that the school board pen in the name of council. So that's something that we can discuss further, because you're absolutely right. The tragic thing is that the kids are getting lost in the sauce with this. And we don't want to keep this being a political issue. Now some of my colleagues might disagree with me, but they come first. So we will we will pen a letter, and this is something that we're gonna look towards as far as Friday.
Right.
Nathaniel Martin and I did talk about that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And the very first issue was, they were talking about the whole council had to sign. In the previous times, it's always been 3. So I don't see the difference between 3 and no 4.
Well,
and wait, I'm not finished. The council, the board came before this council. They also came in a group. They was asked to come back. They came back. Now it's time for this council to get up off their duffs and sign the thing so the kids can be done. I don't want to deal with who said what or who didn't say what. If we're 3 gonna sign it, then that's fine. And the 3 of us decided we would sign it before.
But there were a lot of miscommunications as far as whether it was the council president that just needed to sign off or the whole council. So, you know, very well that communication wasn't really, it was more or less, there was no official piece of paper saying this, what Gudidario said. So different councilors, I don't know if Barbara Thomas said, Councilor Thomas said, but I took it upon myself to talk to Gudidario myself and have a meeting with him. So I got it straight from the horse's mouth. It wasn't just from one member, school board member, or coming from you, and you were told that from the school board, because we haven't officially received any kind of requests on paper. So that was one time an issue as well. But it's gone on too long, and I agree.
Thank you very much, because that communication is critical to where this city goes next.
And the way the board and council communicates is critical as well. We can't do it just by one council member going to one person and then say, okay, well, it should be brought to the body.
It was brought to the body. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So, I wanted to weigh in on this. Because the kids are important. I think everyone up here is in favor of the kids' education. It's all about the future. And we want to move this thing forward. We've been talking about this for a while. And I thought we came to an understanding, either at the last meeting or one of the last meetings, that we speak council through legislation, right? Everything has policy and procedure. So it was my understanding that this was going to come to the council through the letter. It's going to go into the property and contracts, be discussed, and then there would be proper legislation drafted so that you could get the 3 votes. 2 reads, 3 votes, instead of just a letter with 3 signatures. I thought that was what was agreed upon as a body of council maybe 2-3 weeks ago. This discussion came up. So that's just what I wanted to say. And again, we're all in favor of getting information out to the people. And we all love the kids and support the kids. We want the kids to have it. Thank you.
All I'm saying the body has asked for is for a letter, an official letter requesting our support. We respond to that in writing once we discuss it among us in our committee. We respond. And we say yay, and the majority rules, but we send a letter as a body. Like we do anything else. That I have no problem with it at all. But I got a problem when they just come in and say, give me a letter. Once again, as Martin said, process and procedures. That's all I'm saying. If there's anybody else, they have to submit a request. So, all right, that's it.